What is going on, y'all? It's your boy Gambit checking back in for part 2 of what to expect in basic training of the U.S. Air Force. So I kind of just want to, touch on some more basics. Like I said, it's a whole bunch to talk about, but I just want to touch on some, some key things. So I'm in PT gear, so I will say this: when you get the basic training, you will be doing PT 6 times a week. You will be running, you will be doing push-ups, and you will be doing sit-ups 6 out of the 7 days of the week. It gets real. So when you first get there, they're gonna make you take your initial PT test. So basically you're gonna have to run 1.5 miles. We're gonna do push-ups, how many push-ups you can do in a minute, and how many sit-ups you can do in 1 minute. So when I first got that basic training, my run time was horrible. It's like 12 minutes and 45 seconds for 1.5 miles. I know back in high school I used to run like a 7-minute mile, so I kind of fell off, at the high school. I was playing college ball in first college, but you feel me? I stopped working out basically when I got to the military. So, so you got 6 weeks to improve that. So based on your initial score, they're gonna either give you a red belt, a green belt, or a yellow belt. Red belt is mean you're horrible, you're not gonna pass your PT test. Yellow belt means you're in a danger zone, but you're okay, and green belt means you're good to go. And they give you a blue belt as well. And if you're a blue belt, then you're just above the standard and you're doing great. So, so in the Air Force, I do know that if you're overweight, you're fat, you will not get in. I know you might see some people in uniform, they kind of chubby. That's because they already in. But if you're trying to get into the military and you're overweight, good luck. See you next time. So make sure you're in shape if you do want to join the Air Force. I know in other branches like Navy, Army, I know you can be borderline fat to get in there. So if you are fat, you can't lose weight, then join another branch, but not the Air Force. What else? What happened in basic training? When you get the basic training, you get paid on the 1st and the 15th. So that first month I was dead. I didn't have my phone, so I couldn't really check my bank account. So boom, we get that phone call on like the 4th week. So we get to call our parents and tell everybody, you're okay, nothing's happened to you. And me, I'm gonna check my bank account because I'm like, I'm getting paid probably, So I check my bank account, it's still like $0 in my bank account. Guess I was really broke before I joined the military. So your first 2 paychecks you don't see because those nice, all the stuff you get, your PT uniform, your 4 ABU uniforms, which is ABU is Airman Battlefield Uniform. That's like the uniforms you wear, your military uniforms. Those jackets, those hats, those flashlights you will have to buy, all the stuff, that's coming out of your paycheck. So your first 2 paychecks you basically will not see. So don't think, I'm gonna get paid this month, because you won't get paid the first month. Also, in basic training, you will go to like these little classes. You're going to be bored. You're going to be tired. Do not get caught falling asleep in these classes. I'm telling you now, don't do it. What I used to do is they give you a canteen, a little stinky canteen. You just refill that every day. I would try to drink like 12 of those a day, because if I'm going to the bathroom every 30 minutes, then there's no way I can fall asleep. So that's what I used to do in those classes. You do have to take an exam. If you don't pass the exam, you won't be in the military. So make sure when you go to those classes, you take them seriously. Make sure you study. It's not that hard though, so you got it. Yeah, man, so those are a few things I wanted to touch on. you know, my next video, I'm not going to do basic training. I'm going to, you know, I'm gonna talk more about, you know, when you're in the military. I'm gonna just go, you know, from basic training. When you graduate basic training, you go to tech school. So maybe I'll talk about, you know, tech school. You know, that's when you actually learn your job. I'll talk about that next video. Oh yeah, so yeah, graduation. So yeah, basic training is like, it's 8 weeks. So on the 7th week, you it's called Airman's Week. You know, that's when you go to Airman's Week. That's when you get treated like an airman. It's like you're no longer a trainee. And then after the Airman's Week, you graduate. I hope that's the order. I hope it's not you graduate then the Airman's Week. I hope it's Airman's Week then graduation. But I might be wrong. I think actually you might graduate and then go to Airman's Week, because that makes sense, because when you graduate basic training, you're no longer a trainee, you're an airman. So it's graduation, you get your nice airman's coin, you do the airman's run. That's very nice. The airman's run, you basically run and your whole family's there. You running, you looking in the crowd, you looking for your family. They probably got a big sign. They probably got your head in a mega size. You know, you looking and you see your family, and it's beautiful. You're crying. You haven't seen anybody. You haven't talked to anybody in 2 months. It's been the hard knock life and basic training, and now you know you got people cheering you on. It's just, you know, it's nice, you know. And then that weekend, you know, you get to go out. You know, you get to go out with your family. You know, tell them how everything was. Tell them how you doing. Ask them how they've been doing. You know, tell them what your job is. You find out your job on like the 6th week. On the 5th week, the 5th week they got something. Man, why is it like I've been out of basic so long? It's only been 2 years. On the 5th week, B Suite. That's what it's called, B Suite. So that's when you gonna go out in the jungle. You going in the jungle, yes. You gonna have your guns. You know, it's gonna be muddy. It's like you're in a deployed environment. It's probably gonna be hot because you're in San Antonio. You will have to put on mop gear. You know, it's mop level 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I hated mop gear. I'm gonna put a picture of what, you know, mop gear is. It's basically like, you know, you got your gas mask on, you got all these layers on to protect you from, you know, all types of radiation, you know, all of that good stuff. So, but it's very hot.
Oh, baby, you and I.
Really?
Whoops.
Anyway, that's my annoying wife. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much all you need to know about basic training. You know, as far as communication with the opposite gender, forget about it. I mean, you can try. You're gonna have a sister flight, so you can try, but ain't nothing going on. In basic training is strictly business. It's a lot of structure. It's very strict. There's a lot of structure. So, I mean, what they do there is they got it step by step. So, yeah. Come on, like for real, you really like, really?
You eat my dinner, so I'm gonna interrupt your video.
Anyway, Gambit checking out. I'm out.
You ain't Gambit checking out, too.